Welcome back to the channel. Harry Scarfe here, football content creator, podcaster and Spurs season ticket holder. My usual link is in this video. Chris, as always, thanks for this opportunity. If you're new, please subscribe, like, comment, share. Let's get straight into the latest news. Tottenham under-21s lost 3-1 to Middlesbrough under-21s in the Premier League. Middlesbrough opened the scoring after 43 minutes through Campbell. They doubled their lead in the 59th minute. Daly scored, but Roswell then scored for Spurs after 64 minutes. Then Baptiste scored for the visitors at the 83rd minute to wrap up the 3 points for Middlesbrough. The Daily Telegraph report that Tottenham have held talks with former Brighton and Marseille boss Roberto de Zerbi about a summer appointment if they will stay in the Premier League. The Sunday Telegraph report that Tottenham are considering their options for a second change of manager in a month after Igor Tudor's 3 defeats out of 3, disastrous start for him. As things stand though, the club say that Tudor will take the team to the Champions League game against Atletico Madrid. Change for Tottenham have put out a statement which says the following: Tottenham now staring at relegation. For many years, Tottenham supporters have warned the direction of this club was leading us here. We were mocked, we were dismissed, we were told ENIC have a plan, and that criticism meant we were negative or entitled. They go on to say now Tottenham Hotspur are staring at a relegation fight. Those warnings were not negativity, they were reality. To the silent majority inside the stadium, the fans who've stayed passive while standards have fallen, this is the moment to decide what side of history you want to be on. While some supporters try to raise the alarm, far too many stayed silent in the stadium. No pressure, no accountability, just acceptance while the standards at this club have continued to fall. ENIC have thrived on that silence. They continue to say to those who criticise change for Tottenham and other fans that try to raise the alarm, understand this, those supporters were not the problem. They were trying to prevent exactly what we are witnessing now. This is not the time for change for Tottenham or the wider fan base to stay passive. The upcoming Forest and Brighton protest must send a clear message for supporters of this club that we no longer accept decline, excuses or broken promises. If you care about Tottenham Hotspur, now is the time to stand up and make your voice heard, because silence is exactly how we got here. The club was built by its supporters. It will only be saved by the supporters who finally refuse to stay silent, and lastly they end with our club, our voice. That's a strong change for Tottenham post. And Luka Vuskovic has scored for Hamburg against Wolfsburg. That's your daily Tottenham news. You're now up to date. Thanks so much for watching. Follow me at Harry Scarfe 22 on the socials, and come you Spurs.